hearts and so much still.
Soda. What's going on, everybody? I'm back on deck. Secretary of Funk. Turn this down. Show you guys what we're listening to. This is Michael Gregory Jackson. Clarity. This has some heavy hitters in it. Of course, Oliver Lake, Leo Smith, David Murray. David Murray, people would recognize from Black Saint, I think. Is it Black Saint? David Murray. No, Indian Navigation. I think David Murray is on. I mean, Oliver Lake on Black Saint. Soul Note. This is Michael Gregory Jackson's, I believe, first LP. It's on Beehive Records. He's playing the acoustic guitar on this, and of course, you got Oliver Lake on the sax, David Murray on the sax. You know, it's awesome. I'm sorry, Leo Smith on trumpet, flugelhorn, and Indian flute. And that's Gregory Jackson with the vocals that you heard, and on the acoustic guitar. This is a dope LP. I'll show you what the label looks like. It's a green label, believed to be privately pressed. I think people had this listed as private press. That's a green label, almost the same color as Green Brain label on Beehive Records. Yeah, man. But I think this is a subsidiary of ESP Records. I haven't been able to figure that out through researching it. Some of the people have the catalog as ESP Records, but I believe this is actually the first pressing that this came out on. It was on the Beehive label. Michael Gregory Jackson. I've showed an LP of his before, this one right here, that I actually loved. I approved of it. Jay Hoggart is on this one, you know, the vibraphone guy. Fred Hopkins. Who else would we know? That's pretty much it, but that's this one. This one is nice too, man. Some really nice music on this Michael Gregory. This is called Gifts. Michael Gregory Gifts. Pretty dope music. Want to give 2 shout outs real quick. Shout outs that are long overdue. First one is Sequoia Flame, man. Acid Rain by Schematics for a Blank Stare. This is actually really nice. I never got around to thanking him. He hooked me up. And he knows what I mean when I say he hooked me up. He hooked me. I mean, of course, I paid for my copy, but thank you, David. This is very nice. I feel like a jackass for not thanking you earlier for this, but you know, you guys please understand. And this wedding is just more than I thought it would be as far as planning it. And then Derek for my copies of Sonospheres. I like this, Derek. This is really nice. I mean, I totally understand how you did it. I can't wait to hear Sonospheres 2. Only thing, and this is just personal. Don't take this the wrong way, Derek, because I'm not upset about it. But if you look here, oh, by the way, I have my webcam on a boom now. If you look here, you see that? See how all of my DVH recordings, they all have the spine. It says, you know, whoops, shit. Got my Dreamer right here. You can't really see it, but that's the only thing, man. I don't have that nice DVH Derek Higgins spine, but that's okay. Good enough for me. That's dope. So, wanted to thank you guys for that, Derek and Sequoia Flame. Let me adjust my camera. Hammond's behind me. Can you see Hammond, everybody? He's always in the place to be. Before I get started, also got something for Blake. Want to know if Blake recognizes this. This is kind of like an inside thing between Mr. Wirtz DB and myself and Hammond. See if Blake, do you recognize what this is? Do you recognize that at all, Blake? Looks familiar? It shouldn't look familiar. But anyway. All right, guys, let me get started. Let me see. I'm gonna show the grill last. I got another. I think I am one Brains on Fire LP away from completing my Heiner Stadler collection. I got this one. This is on the Musical Heritage Society. Anybody who's run across classical knows that this is a label known for issuing classical music, but this is free jazz, improvised jazz by Heiner Stadler. This is, don't sleep on this. I mean, I'll just name the names. On piano, you have Don Freeman on the piano. You have Joe Chambers on the drums on side A. On side B, you have Tyrone Washington on tenor sax. You have, of course, Heiner Stadler on piano, Reggie Workman on bass, and check this out. Who else on drums? Can you see that? Lenny White. This is a monster LP. I'll throw it on. Monster LP as far as the lineup. I do like the music on it. Side B seems to have more of a structured composition to it. You know, I kind of like that free jazz that's just not really out there. You know, but I do like this man's music, and I'll just give you a taste of what's on it. I don't think this is gonna make a good needle drop LP just because it's so free and improvised. You might not be able to understand or make out where I drop the needle, but let's see. Well, that doesn't sound very free at all, does it? And I have other. I will listen to that. Let me look for it real quick. I know I have it down here somewhere. I was just listening to it. Okay, I lied. I don't have it readily available, but let me go to the next song. It's definitely different, and it's out there. Anyway, I don't want to waste too much time looking for LP. I wasn't prepared for. It didn't occur to me that I would want to show the other one that I was listening to. But the other one I was listening to is Alchemy, or Jazz Alchemy. Excuse me, Jazz Alchemy, which has the song Out Rock on it, which is that's just a monster. I mean, probably one of my favorite jazz pieces ever, and I mean that, like, really. I wish. Oh, here it is. Here they both are. So check it out. This is the other Brains on Fire. This one is also. I mean, he has. I mean, of course, he has Reggie Workman on it in it, Tyrone Washington, but I mean, this one is just off the chain too. Lenny White is also still on drums. But let me show you the one, the one that kicks the most ass is this one, Jazz Alchemy. I played this for you guys before, and maybe I should play it again for anybody who is new, who didn't see or hasn't seen my my old videos. I play this piece off of this for you guys. And this is one of the most difficult needle drops ever because this whole LP just runs together, so there's no telltale groove lines. But let me see if I can do it. What I'll do is I'll show another LP. Pick this up, Centipede. I've had this for a while. September Energy. This has another version of Keith Tippett's song. I don't know the name of the song, but I know it's Orange, Green, in the Park, After Dark, or something. It's on his album that's released on Vertigo Records. Oh, listen to this. Brian Break on drums. That's dope. I love that. Yeah. Y'all get the point. But yeah, this has Keith Tippett's song on it. It's like Orange and Green, After Dark, in the Park. I don't remember the exact name, but this version, that song could be found on his album. There we go. That song could be found on his album Dedicated to You, but you weren't listening. It was released on Vertigo Records. One of my favorite songs by him. You know, of course, this is King Crimson, or Crimson King, whatever. King Crimson, Keith Tippett. And it also has another. Crimson member. Gosh. Man, I should be better prepared to make these videos. Anyway, it's song 4. It's on side 4, song 4 on this album. This is actually, I think, the U.S. release, or the second version or release of this album. The first one is a white cover, which you know, I'll eventually upgrade to that. This was the RCA release. Still dope. Like I said, that version has like kind of like choral vocals on it. Picked up Archie Shepp Choral Rock. This one has there's just two songs. Let me see, 21 minutes long and 14 minutes long. Of course, Archie Shepp doing his thing. This is on the America label, which is definitely one of the best kept secret as far as music goes. You know, they release some highly high quality jazz on that label. Definitely some sleeper pieces off of that label. This, let's see who. This has Bobby Few on it, which Bobby Few has two LPs. I've seen John Coltrane 68 show one of them, the one that he's in the sailboat, something Africa. And then I think the next one, his other LP is called The Best of Emergency. That's Bobby Few is who I'm speaking of. He's in the lineup on this. And then of course you can see also on this LP you have Al Shorter and Muhammad Ali on the drums, Bob Reed on the bass. You know, typical lineup of that just equates to great music. Here's a LP. Another LP that I picked up not too long ago, soundtrack Blow Up. You know, the crazy movie about the guy shooting girls, photographing girls, smacking them around. It's a crazy, bizarre movie. But anyway, this was composed and conducted and played by Herbie Hancock. And of course, it has Ambulance going up my street. That never happens. Um, the Yardbirds singing on, stroll on, whatever. It's a good LP. Sorry if I'm being short, but I want to get to my grill that I got. Coming up on 15 minutes. Let's see. Dino Valente. I got this LP just because it's just beautiful music, man. Of course, this is his solo album. Dino Valente was with the Quicksilver Messenger Service, psychedelic band. This to me is almost Dave. For those who are familiar with their folk. Come on, Hammond, come here, Ham. I'm saying he hears one thing, he won't stop barking until you acknowledge it. Okay, good boy. Go over there and lay down. Thank you. Oh, there he goes again. I guess it's worth checking out. Anyway, this to me, if anybody's familiar with the folk music, Dave Bixby, like kind of loner folk. I'm not saying this is exactly like it, but it reminds me of it. However, I think that this is definitely one word to describe this music on here would be beautiful. Just beautiful sounding music. Big Star. Big Star, I told you that I had the other Cha Cha Shaw album. This is Kingdom Come. I need to get the one that you have though. I don't like this one. I mean, I like the music. The music would be bad. This is a live recording, ladies and gentlemen, and it is the worst sounding, the worst recorded album I have ever heard in my life, which probably is why that album is not terribly expensive. You can hear the brilliance of what Cha Cha Shaw is doing on it, but the recording is so bad that it can't be ignored. You can't overlook how bad the recording quality is. And this is a reissue. I mean, it's just there's no masters that exist that captured the true fidelity or whatever you want to call it of this record. Just look, listen to the Random Needle. Horrible, man, horrible. And this is the popular song, Melted Soul. I can only imagine. It probably sounds even worse on this webcam microphone. I mean, that LP. Woo. Okay. Moving on. Just recently discovered this guy. Maybe about a couple of months ago. And then I walked into the music store and this LP was in there. This is take it out of my high definition Blake sleeve. Wait a minute. Blake, you had me going through all of my all my Blake sleeves going like this. And this is an oily. This is an oily BS. Oily Blake sleeve. We call them OBSs in the vinyl community. That's an OBS. That is not the original article. But anyway, John Martin, Solid Air. I'm sure that you guys are probably looking like, duh, if you know about him. I'm just finding out about him. This guy reminds me of Terry Collier. Just a beautiful voice. Knows what he's doing. Like the guitar is almost an extension of his arm or his hand. I mean, let me throw it on. Let you guys hear what I'm talking about. As soon as anybody familiar with Terry Collier will pick up on it immediately. What's going wrong in your mind? And I can tell you what you find when you move and move solid. Yeah, that's my kind of music right there. I love that. do the random needle drop for you guys. You hear this almost psychedelic.
So much evil just so much evil just so much evil just
Nice. I gotta research the rest of this guy's catalog to see. I mean, I heard from what I see, he has a lot of LPs, man. But what I gotta see which ones I like. And then, of course, this is on Island Records. And for people who are really press junkies, yeah, you could get this in like that pink ring Island, the pink rings like this. Yeah. For the press junkie. I'm kind of a press junkie. I really don't care when it comes to certain music. But yeah, man. Dope stuff. Okay. One more to show you guys my holy grail. Been waiting, it seems like, for 2 years for this album to show up on eBay, Discogs, one or the other. This is my Ryuichi Sakamoto. Every time I hear Derek mention Ryuichi Sakamoto, I think of this guy. And I think that you pronounce this label Naja, the Naja label. It's a Japanese label. It's a Japanese jazz artist, pianist, Dro Fukui, spelled R-Y-O, Fukui. Let me see if I could give you a close-up on his name. It's not doing it. But anyway, this is the LP. Scenery. This is just probably one of the most beautiful pieces of piano work that you will ever hear. And he gets a little jiggy with it sometimes too. Let me play a song for you, and then I'm just gonna end the video. I mean, I'm not gonna speak forever and a day about it. But I definitely want you guys to hear this. Let me see. The name of this song is Early Summer. This is one of his most popular ones, and I think you can hear the whole LP on YouTube. Someone uploaded it not too long ago. Let me see. Yeah. And that's a reissue for Trio Records, who also does the Why Not LPs. Now, I've gotten a couple more Why Not LPs since then, and I'll just end the video by showing those to you guys. Joseph Bonner. I'm showing this one. This is the one. Let me fast forward this to when it really starts showing off. Let's see.